Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another video, and today I am going to be doing a bit of a tutorial. And this tutorial is a bit of a repeat. Why do I say a bit of all the time? I don't even know. But it is a repeat of a tutorial that I did before. It is a tutorial on how to do... Actually, here's the thumbnail to it. I can't find the thing. Oh, here it is. Here's the tutorial on how to make this. I mean, it's not terrible, but the tutorial was terrible, okay? My voice was pretty squeaky. Puberty hit me pretty hard since then, and also my mic was terrible, the video quality was terrible, just the tutorial was terribly executed. So today I will try and make a better one, I guess. Yeah, definitely a better one. So first thing you're going to want to do is go onto Google or Firefox or whatever you use. Hopefully not Internet Explorer. So yeah, go onto Novaskin. I'll put the link in the description. If not, you can just search that up if you're not lazy, and type in your Minecraft username. Mine is that. So I'm just going to click that, and here is my skin. So now you're going to want to click photo. Make sure it's facing you like this, right? So click photo, and this, right click, and save image. So you know how to save an image and everything, right? So I have mine right here. It's just as a reference to understand what you're going to be doing. You might not need it, but I definitely suggest it. So you're gonna want to go into paint.net and click this little new. Okay, you can actually, you know what? I'll make life easier. Click that, click copy, and click that, and click OK. If you have something copied, it will automatically go to the resolution that is set for the thing that you copied. So you just have to click that and then click OK. And then hold Control and V at the same time, and it will paste in. Then hold Control and D to deselect it. You're going to want to keep in mind that Control V and Control D are deselect and paste, and that's definitely going to come in handy. So now you're going to want to click that again and click width and height. You could put it at 800 and height at 800, but I wouldn't suggest that because it does not look as good in the end, and of course, it doesn't mean it does mean it doesn't have as many pixels. So you're just going to want to go 1600 and 1600. So make sure maintain aspect ratio is not checked, because that will keep the 800 to 600 aspect ratio, and you don't want that because it has to be a square, of course, if you want it as a profile picture. So then click OK. Now that you have this, you're going to want to click Add New Layer right down there. You're going to want to keep in mind how to use layers. You can also just click and drag them, but just keep the background as white if you want. You can also delete it by clicking this key. So yeah. And also make sure all of these things are checked, actually, because you might not have them all checked, and most people that I've seen don't know how to check them, because I didn't know once and I looked it up, and a lot of people have the same problem, so they're just right up here. I don't know why a lot of people don't notice. So make sure all of those are checked, so you have the layers, the colors, no, the history, the colors, the layers, and all the tools that you're going to need. Okay guys, now you're going to want to make the head. Just select a brush width of about 5, and you could make the head square, but it doesn't look quite as good, in my opinion, as if you do this. So I'm just going to make it a bit of a curve. I say a bit of way too much. I just noticed that. No, I didn't just notice that. I noticed that a while ago, but I kind of did just notice it. Whatever. So, yeah, you're going to want to make this a bit of a curve. God damn it. Oh my god. Okay, so just make that a curve. And try and get it up at both ends. Not too much down in the middle, actually. Yeah. Probably wouldn't be too smart. So, just a bit up at both ends. And, yeah, that's kind of just follow what I'm doing, and do the same for the sides, and make sure it looks kind of like a square. And it doesn't really matter because you're only going to be seeing the bottom part of the sides, so the top of them doesn't really matter. I'm just doing it so the bottom side, or the bottom part, will look good. And if you have any gaps here or something, just fill them up. It's fine, you won't see it. So yeah. The right one looks a bit weird, actually.
Hard time forgetting, even hard forgetting before.
Okay, guys. So yeah, the right side does look a bit weird, so I'm just gonna fix that. And there we go. Yeah, just gonna have to redo these. Okay. Cool. And now we're going to want to just move that to where we think looks good, because it is going to be your head. Then just make the top, doesn't really matter, just make it flat because you won't be seeing it because it'll be covered by hair. If not, then remember guys, leave in the comments if you want to have a tutorial on like something that isn't human or just has like ears or whatever. I don't really know, just that kind of thing. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna like speed up making the hair, and you guys can just kind of watch what I'm doing, because it does usually take a really long time if you want to make it good. The stuff I'm gonna make isn't gonna be that good, obviously, but yeah. And I hope you guys can just kind of follow what I'm doing. Okay guys, we're back, and now I'm just gonna do a voiceover because I just can't do art and talk at the same time. I don't know what's wrong with me, I just can't, and I think this will work just as good or almost as good as me just talking, so I find it easier like this, and I think you guys will be okay with it. So yeah, you're gonna want to get a gradient for your hair, get a color that you need or want, or what your hair color is or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of making this guy up, so I use brownish red. So yeah, just select it with your magic wand and do a gradient. I suggest if you want to do a light source, make it from one of the top corners. I did it from the top left. You can also do it from the bottom if you don't want a light source, or from somewhere else, but light sources kind of add a bit to it, I think, and then you can base a bit more of your guy around it. So I like doing that usually. Pretty much making the lighter part of your gradients all come from one corner, and if you do bevels, have the lighter part at that side. So yeah, I think top left corner looks the best, but that's just for my eyes. You can do what you think looks nice. So now you're just going to want to add a bevel, and going with the top left corner light source theme, I'm going to want to make the highlight color for that a bit lighter than the one for the bottom right, like that. Not quite that light, obviously, just make it a bit lighter. I wasn't going too overboard with this, or even, I was just kind of making a little bit of a change, but it does make it look overall better, but that's just for me. Okay guys, so now you're going to want to add the gradient for the face, or resize it, I guess. That's what I just did. Okay. Yeah, you're going to want to make it look nice. I say you're going to want to way too much. You're going to want to. Okay, I'll stop now. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Select your face and go to gradient and make a nice little gradient. I didn't make it going with the light source this time for the face because, I don't know, I just don't think it looks too good with the face. But again, my opinion, do what you want, it's your thing. Okay. Apparently I'm just gonna mess around forever. Yep, okay. If you didn't catch it, I'm doing a voiceover. Okay. I don't know how to do these that well. Okay. Do gradient, yep. Yep, I got it myself. Okay guys, so now we're going to want to make the eyes, and add a new layer of course, because you should always do that. And for the eyes, you can make just lines and curve them so they work. It's pretty much just 3 lines that are curved. It's actually super simple and definitely one of the best parts of your guy, but that's just my opinion, of course. I'm gonna stop saying that. I think you guys understand. But yeah, so I think they really like define how your guy looks. So for the pupil, you are going to want to add that, of course, just a little line slash curve right there, and then you're going to want to add a gradient or render clouds. So now that that's there, you can do that again right there. And by the way, Control F is do the same thing again, so you can Control F the clouds again. And now add a bevel. Holy crap, I just went really fast. I hope you guys can follow that. I think you can, if you're not like terribly dumb. No, I'm joking. I get it if you can't follow it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm just adding a bevel. Look at that. Okay, 100. Yeah, I think this works. Yeah, I think it's a bit, that's a bit too big. So yeah, I'm gonna want to do that, and then add another one around here. I don't think that's good because it'll overlap the other one. So make your first one smaller and more in the corner, like this. Ish, maybe. Am I gonna go to 100 again? 95? Okay. Okay, Gabe. So yeah, just put that in the corner, and do that right there. Okay, so that looks nice. It just adds a bit to your eye, and I don't know what I'm doing right here. Just had to make it even. Yeah. So now another bevel, apparently. Actually, another bevel can look pretty good, because one bevel can look a bit weird sometimes, and sometimes not all of your eye has to have the same amount of bevel. So this is good if you still want it to have some bevel, but not as much as the other, without making it look a lot lighter. So that's actually kind of a good technique. Yeah, so you could do that. You could just follow what I'm doing if you want to, but I suggest just make your own thing. Do what you want to do. Drive your own boat. Okay, I'm sorry, that was like a presentation to the school that, yeah, our school had a presentation like that. It was like, drive your own boat. Don't let anyone tell you what you should be doing and stuff. Yeah, it was great. I'm sorry. Okay, you could also add a glow. Glows do look nice, or you could soften it. So you pretty much just go effects, and then photo, and then glow. So yeah, just make that nice and glowy. You could just copy what I have here. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, guys, you might want to just copy what I'm doing. Oh god, that looks bad. And right about there. Okay. Okay. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks better than it did without the glow. You could also bevel it again or something right here, but you don't have to. I didn't, I don't think. Yeah. So if you want, you can make the eyes bigger and make it look more cartoony. I like the cartoon look a lot, but you might not. Okay, so you're just going to want to go Control C, and then add a new layer, and then Control V. Then you can hold Shift and do this to keep it like that, and then make it look kind of the same, like around the same size. So those look about the same size, but I think they should be a bit bigger. Yeah. So I'll make them a bit bigger here. There we go. Okay. Now they're a bit bigger. You can start on the body. Or actually you can bevel the face. That'd probably be smart. Yeah, just check if they're nice. They don't have to be completely even, because it is good to have a bit of a variety in your profile picture. Yeah, that really makes the hair pop. But one glow actually does look pretty nice. So yeah, I just added a glow there. Then if you want, you can bevel it. I don't know why I beveled it, but I guess it does look okay. Okay. Does that look good? That does look okay. Okay. That's so good. Okay. Beveled again. Yeah, the hair does look better. Now, remember Control F to do it again. So I just beveled it on the face, which looked good. And then you can glow it. Glow just makes everything look better, but use in moderation. Same with Soften Portrait. I tend to use that way too much. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Don't want to make him too white. Okay. It can look like he has a tan to make it seem like you have a life in real life. And don't just play Minecraft all day. Totally. Yeah. I can talk. Totally. No. Okay. So, now you're gonna want to make another layer, and you can call it body. I guess I did that because, hey, why not? Okay, so you're gonna want to make the shoulders first. Holy crap, that's big. Yeah. Change that to maybe 6. I think that's what I do. Yeah, 6. Okay, and then just make the shoulders just a bit of a curve there. Don't make it too hunched over because that would look awkward. So yeah, just make it like that. And like that. Okay. Yeah, those look okay. And now you're gonna want to make the arm definition, kind of. I guess you can call it that. Just where the arms are. Like that. Ish, maybe. Yeah, like that. Okay. And make it a bit more curved inward at the bottom and not quite as much on the top, because then it looks like you're holding your dick or something. I try to add humor to my videos and then everyone just like clicks off, right? Alright. So there we go. Okay. So now you can, probably shouldn't add a gradient like just without doing, yeah, okay. Actually, yeah, you're definitely going to want to do this. This is the most important thing. Not the most important thing, but one of them. I just use a different color because that's what I do. I don't know why. I just do it, you don't have to. But yeah, you're going to want to connect all of these things together, so when you do gradients and clouds or whatever you do, they will stay in their little container things. Yeah, I guess. They'll stay in their little things without going all over your beautiful white thing. Okay. So, you'll understand what I mean if you don't do it. Okay. I guess I'm gonna give this guy, like, stripes on his jacket. Let's just, do some stripes there, and another stripe right here. I think that'll look good, right? Yeah, that looks good. And do the same thing on the other side. Like that, and like that. There we go. Okay, now let's add some stripes right here. And add some stripes right here. Yup, miss them. Just fill that in. Okay, and same thing on the other side. I think that looks about identical, right? Yeah. Close. There and there. Okay, I think that looks good. Now do one more. Alright. And do the same thing on the other side. I'll find a bit of red. Look at that. Okay, then connect that down there and make it look nice. The arms are a bit uneven, but it doesn't really matter. It just adds some character to your profile picture. So yeah, just cover that red up because it shouldn't be there. Just cover that up because OCD. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm gonna color these in black because they're really small parts of the profile picture, so it would probably just be like a bit messier if I had to magic wand it and stuff, because there would be some white dots because the magic wand just doesn't do stuff right sometimes. So yeah, it's just easier to make it black or something like that. Oh, my mic is gone. Hell, Mike, you're back. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try and add hoodie stripes right here, but I decided not to because then I'd have to actually add a hoodie, and that's a pain in the ass. But you guys can figure it out if you want to. I have it on one of my other videos if you want. Well, it's a speed art, but you can see how it works. They're really easy to make, but they take a while to just get everything perfect, and in my opinion they don't look too good. yeah, so you'd have to do this and then like color everything in, like all the small little things. Yeah, it's just a pain. Okay. So now I just quit. Alright guys, quality time. Nope, okay, never mind. Screw you, me. What am I gonna do now? Oh yeah, I guess color stuff in. Right? Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? Oh my god. Oh yeah, I go for like a dark blue, like kind of a navy blue, but it doesn't turn out to be that dark, and then I turn it dark, I think. Or it just starts being pretty dark, and then I just don't do anything. I don't know. Let's watch myself do things. Okay, so just select what you want to make blue. For me, that is that, and that. And same thing on the other side. And then gradient and radial in the middle, so it looks the same on both sides. Okay, yeah, that looks okay. Okay. Now do some red for these, because red and blue are not the greatest colors together, I don't really think, but a lot of people like it, and I just decided to do it, because why not? So yeah, just add some red to where you want. I was kind of contemplating if I want another color, but then I realized that red would just be easy and it would look good. Boom, 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 and boom, boom, boom. And then change your primary and secondary colors to red and a darker red. Okay. So now, just do the same thing as you did with the blue. Like that. That looks good. Okay. So now I'm just gonna move the head because it was annoying me. Because it was really... the head wasn't even off center, it was just the arms. So I kind of tried to fix it with moving the head, because moving the arms would have really been really hard. So yeah, I just kind of tried to move the head around and stuff, but it doesn't really do much. Actually, yeah, I think I make it longer. Yeah, you don't want to make your head too squished. I kind of do that quite a bit, actually. Whenever I make something, like, probably half the time I make the head too squished at the start. So, yeah, move the eyes up so you have room for the mouth. And, just in my opinion, I don't think that doing the mouths with teeth and everything, like a big grin, is really worth it, because it doesn't look too good, and if you just have a line, I think it looks better. So, you can do either or. I'll show you how to do both, I think. Okay, so now just add a bevel to the red and the blue separately. So just grab your magic wand and change the tolerance up there too, if it doesn't work. So yeah, do that, and then just make your bevel look kind of nice. You can also make bevels different colors than just black and white, because of course there's a color wheel right there, so change it to however you like. Just make it look good. Okay. And I was trying to add yellow because like it might look like a sun, but no, it just looks like crap. Well, not look like a sun, it would look like a sun is shining on it. So yeah, I decided on turning it into like a light red, which actually does look really nice. So yeah, I do that, and then kind of do the same thing with the blue. So you have to change the tolerance depending on what the magic wand wants from you. Sounds really weird, but yeah. Then bevel it again. Just make that black and maybe some dark blue. Yeah, just make that, or a bit lighter blue actually. Yep, not that light. That looks terrible. Okay, like that, and light blue right there. Yeah, just make the strength a bit less. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. So, there we go. And just final bevel, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes a final bevel is needed. You can always add more bevel, kind of. Bevel is just awesome. If you're gonna get started in paint.net, definitely download Bevel. Okay guys, so we're back, and well, it's the day after now, so this whole recording thing took 3 days. Oh my god. So yeah, it's the day after now, as you can see. Oh my god. Okay, just woke up a couple minutes ago, so yeah. What are we gonna do now? Actually, you can also do this. If you don't like the color of something, this is actually really useful. Go to adjustments, and then hue and saturation right there. And then you can change everything. So like, I could turn that into black and purple. That actually look pretty nice. Like, you can change everything, and then saturation you can turn up and down. Lightness, all that stuff. Like, yeah. So it's pretty cool. Not gonna do that though. I like it like this. Also, I have a lot of this stuff around here, so I might have to go over that again with like a black thing. So, yeah. Oh, is it still not covered up? I should probably do that. Just cover that. Oh god. There. Oops. There. Yeah, so I'm not doing a voiceover this time, because I think it's easier. Well, it's not easier, I think it is just better quality without it. But yeah, if you have like a bunch of spots, I probably shouldn't have done red there, but oh well. But yeah, if you have a bunch of this around from using the magic wand and not really paying too much attention, then we should probably just cover that. Like, that and stuff. I'm just gonna do that now. Okay guys, so now that that's done, we can start on the middle, or we can do something to the mouth. Or, actually, let's try something. I'll go to my eye layer, adjustments, and then hue and saturation. And then see, you can change stuff, which is kind of cool. So you can just like change the color of your eye and stuff. But if saturation is up to where it normally is, sometimes it oversaturates quite a bit. So I turn it down. And then you can change the color of your eye and stuff. You can do like one eye one color, the other eye another color. I'm not going to do that though. I just like them both like that. So, actually, you know, 1 second. I might make them both green. That might look kind of good. Yeah, actually, that look good. Control F doesn't work on hue and saturation. Okay, didn't know that. Nope, that's hue and saturation plus. There's hue and saturation. See, I'll do that to the other one too. Kind of like blue better. I don't know. I'm gonna move the eyes up actually, just a bit. Oh wow, that's too big. Okay, just go like that. Looks about right. Let's do the mouth. Add new layer. Oh, let's double click. There. Let's make a mouth. You can make a mouth like this. I'm just gonna turn down my brush width a bit, but you can make a mouth like, I don't even know, this is just like an example. If you want to make a mouth like this, it looks so stupid, but say you want to make a mouth like that. Then you can just select all of that with your thingy, and then go to gradient, and then make a gradient coming, go to this gradient, and then go like this. Like that, if your mouth is actually straight though. You can also render clouds in or whatever, just find a way, drive your own boat, or like the weird tongue thing, and then teeth on top, I don't know. I'm not gonna do that though because I think it looks dumb. So I'm just gonna go like this. Oops. I'm just gonna make a little smiley thing. If it can look good. And it's gonna go like that. I think that looks a lot better than if you do like a really fancy big mouth. Because the mouth isn't too important. And it just takes away from the rest of your face kinda, and it's just hard to make a mouth look good and fit everything properly. Okay. There we go. La 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 la. God damn it. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. These eyes. Okay. There we go. What should we do for the middle? I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna see how this looks. You can do this if you want, guys. I'm gonna get a paintbrush right here, and then set my primary to white, and get really big brush width. I guess that'll work. Actually, I'm gonna set it to like a really light yellow, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go like this around the edges, and just here. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so like that. And there. Just to add, like, there. And then effects. And then Gaussian or something, I don't really know. We could have a really big blur radius, and then you can double click and turn that into like overlay. Yeah, like that, so it makes it kind of like, oops, so what's better, like that, or like that. I think it's a bit overkill like this, so I'm going to turn down the opacity, just to make it a bit more golden, where it needs to be. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better like that. So, you can do that if you want, guys. Did I do it down here? Yeah, by the way, guys, if the layer's already like this, then you can just do this. There. I might. Oh, hello. It doesn't really appear here. So, anyways, yeah. Sorry, guys, I just woke up. Let's go to body, go effects, and then photo, and then glow. Let's just see how a glow looks. Don't want the glow to be any brighter. Does that really change much? Yeah, it just does something on the edges, which is kind of what I was going for. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for, so that's perfect. But it wouldn't be smart to do it because I still have to do stuff in here. So let's select it all, then get this to a darker color, then go effects and render, and then clouds. There we go. Now I'll just make these look kind of nice. Maybe like that. Okay. That looks okay. Yeah. Now let's do something to this. What are we gonna do with this? I guess we can add like a kind of thingy, if you know what I'm talking about. You probably don't. Yeah, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Let's go here, and then right there, and then go like that. That might look good. Yeah, so I'll go like that, and then connect it at the top, of course, because you always need to do that. There we go. I'll just put the head back on, and then I'll select it all, go back to this layer, and click delete. So now that's all deleted. Then I can go here and get my little color dropper, and then select two colors. By the way, right click is for secondary and left click is for primary. So I just selected two colors, and then I can just go to this layer. Is that not? Oops, I just did Control F. What was the layer? I guess it was this layer. Okay. What did this do? That was a mouth, right? Yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna do Control F. So yeah. Now I have like a little collar thing under there. Now I don't know what the middle is meant to be like. Let's do like a stripe going through the middle, like a white stripe. Now we already have too many stripes on here. Well, I don't really know. Hoodie strings could look good, but yeah. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. I'll just grab this line curve tool and do that. I'll make sure that's black. And go over this a little bit because the magic wand isn't perfect and it doesn't select everything usually, so you're gonna have to do this. There. And there. There we go. Okay. Now what? What should we do? Okay, guys, let's just do some shading, I guess. Okay, go to the body layer, select your color dropper thing right here, and go here, and go here, for darker and lighter, for whatever you're doing. So now, I'll just make the lighter a bit lighter. No, that's dark. I'm gonna make the dark the same. I'm gonna keep the lighter a bit lighter. So yeah, now, I'm going to go like this. Let's make this thing quite a bit bigger. Oh, oops, I should go into a new layer, actually. I should really go into a new layer. I'll put this at, like, 13, I guess. Okay, new layer. And now, I'll do that. I'll just go along. Oh, you know what? Because the light source is coming from there, all the ones on this side should be light, and all the ones on the other side should be dark. So yeah, if you don't know what I'm doing, you'll see. Just making a little bit of shadow. So I'm gonna go like that, and then I'll go like this on this side. Right. To make these good, I'll just go blurs. Just blur. I'm not gonna blur it 100%. Yeah, it looks good like that. So yeah, I'll just keep it like that. That's just to add some stuff. Okay. I'm sorry guys, I'm just super kinda tired. Yeah. No, I'm not dying. Okay. Now what? Oh, we can add something under the hair too. So I'll just get my color dropper and grab some hair color and then make that quite a bit darker. Then go on to a new layer right here. I'll just name that mouth, because I can't see much on it. And I'll name this neck, and then I'll name this body shades of gray. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's just haha. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to our new layer right here. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't have anything, right? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Alright, new layer. And now let's go up here and get our paintbrush this time, because I find it easier to use your paintbrush. You don't have to, but let's just go under here. I'm gonna make the paintbrush bigger. Let's just go under here. It doesn't matter what I do here. Yeah, so this paintbrush. There. Now we have that. Let's do the same thing. Effects, blur, and do this. There we go. And now we have that. Just makes the hair look like it's there. Okay, and now let's make the eye, like the undercolor of the eye, a bit lighter by going here, select that, and just make that lighter. Then go to your paintbrush, and I'm gonna make this bigger. That didn't really do much, whatever. Well, it definitely did something, but not much. I was talking about this. Okay, so now that we have this, let's also go right here and do that, and right here and do that. Let's make this look a bit better. Okay, now do the same thing. Control F is to blur it again, by the way. Oh boy, did I do that on the face layer? That's no good. Oops. I don't want to do that. Alright, I'm actually just going to select my line curve thing. Might make life a bit easier. No, I did not mean to blur that. You keep on accidentally pressing Control F instead of Control D. There, Control D. Like that, and like that, and like that. There we go. Maybe another one here just to fix it. There. Now, Control F to blur it. There. It looks better like that. I'm just gonna move this up, actually. No, didn't. No, oh, I did actually mean to deselect it. Okay, that time I didn't. Alright, that looks a bit better like that. And now we can go into the mouth and do the same thing. Just go to paintbrush and in the mouth. I guess I should have actually. You know what I should have done? I'm gonna go like this. I think it might look a bit better like this. Sorry guys if I'm taking forever. There we go. Now Control F. Okay. The mouth looks a bit dumb, but I can change that by going like that. Oops. What did I just do? No. I'll go like that. Okay. Now select this and move it. No. Okay. You know, doesn't look good having it under the mouth. Okay, I'll just go back all the way to here, where I went like this. And get a way smaller brush width of maybe 13. Let's see. I think this is going to work a bit better. Oh yeah, that definitely looks better. So now I have that, and let's go under here. And I go right here. And Control F. There you go. No, I don't think that really helps. Yeah, no. So yeah, let's just keep that. Now let's do another layer and some shading here. Oh wow, that was loud. Body shading, okay. Now let's select gray, and go a bit of a light gray, and do the same thing right here. Like that. Control F, and here, here, and Control F. Why am I doing Control F each time? Oh my god, I have to stop doing this. Okay. Let's go right back up here. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I doing it there? Sorry guys, I just woke up. I can't really think straight. There we go. Okay. And then Control F. There we go. And we can add some wrinkles and stuff too. So let's do another thing and wrinkles, because they might look good like this. Okay, primary, so that's black. I'll go down to a smaller brush width. Yeah, maybe. And then, alright, I'm gonna get my paintbrush out for this. I'm just gonna go like that. Oh, that doesn't look too good. Here, I'll fix that. Shoop. Okay. I'll do another one right here. It's just some like kind of things, wrinkles, I guess. And don't go too overboard with these. I think I might have just done that, but don't go too overboard with these. Just do them some places, just random places, but not too many random places. It is over that layer, so I can go like this. Okay. There. There. And there. I'm not gonna do this one. I think just one here. That's fine. Okay. It's just some stuff to, it's just wrinkles, I guess. And then I'm going to actually photo object tubes and then outline. I'm going to outline them with what color? What color am I outlining them with? I guess I have to do black because it is black. But they're not quite big enough. Like they're not thick enough, so I'm just going to go like that. And then I'm going to go effects, blurs, and then this blur. Let's see if this will work. Yep, there we go. Okay, I think it looks a bit better like that. Well, depends how you do it. Mine doesn't look too good, but hey. Okay guys, so we're pretty much done. And yeah, so now let's put a background in. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, I hope it helped you guys. I'm sorry if it wasn't as good as my other one. It's just I was getting lazy and I'm all tired and oh boy. Oh well, guys, hope you enjoyed. This is my Christmas present to you. It's like the crappiest Christmas present ever. Well, yeah, so bye guys. Oh yeah, actually I'll show you how to save it. File, save. You should just file save and then save it obviously, and then file save as, and then you can go here and then PNG. So yeah, PNG obviously to set as your profile picture. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and I'll see you again. Bye.